Let's be real, flight training isn't always sunshine and buttery landings. There are moments where you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or just plain out unmotivated. So how do you push through this and keep fire lit? So today, I'm gonna give you guys my tips that have actually worked from somebody who's kind of been in the thick of it. The first thing that I want to talk about is acknowledging the struggle. So it's totally normal to hit walls. Weather delays, check rides, endless studying, it all adds up. And trust me, you're not failing, you're just going through the process as well. That's what becoming a good pilot is. Motivation dips are normal, and burnout is a signal, not a failure. So when you hit that wall, don't push harder, just zoom out a little bit. I can tell you one thing, I had 13 canceled flights in a row, 13. So that was a whole like 3 months that I have not flown. And let me tell you, I really just did not want to fly because there's always an obstacle, whether it was weather, whether it was traffic. We had like 2 plane crashes at that airport too. It was just a mess, and it just made me want to give up. But another big thing is you gotta look at things in the long term. Do you really want your private in the long term? You do, because that's the building block to getting to the airlines. It can become very overwhelming when you have so many canceled flights, when your instructor is pressuring you to take your freaking written, which is kind of happening to me right now. You're not failing, you're going through this process. And flight school is not like conventional college or high school. Flight school, it's always gonna have its ups and downs, just like everything else in life. So there's gonna be moments where you're just soaring through the sky, and there's gonna be moments where you're in hard IMC and you just do not know what else to do. I don't know, I had to make it fly. I had to make the analogy flying related somehow. Alright, here's my next tip. This one kind of goes out to my instrument students. Give time building a purpose. So I wouldn't say a lot of my time building series for the IFR series kind of had a purpose. Only primarily 2, and one of them's not even up on YouTube at the time of me recording this. But there's only 2 flights where I had a purpose. The first flight was going to Melbourne, and the second flight was Opelika. The Melbourne flight, it was me, my best friend Hunter, and my ex-girlfriend. We flew to Melbourne, it'd be a year ago by now, to go get food. We just needed a little time building adventure, so we just parked, got out of the car, and got out of the plane and went to go get food. And then for the Opelika flight, it was my friend Hunter, Caleb, and then Hunter's wife. So find a purpose for a time building flight, and trust me, it'll make your time building a lot more enjoyable. It's a lot more enjoyable to go somewhere, have some fun, and then you get back in the plane, come back home, instead of just going there, doing the landing, switching pilots, and coming back. That just makes time building boring and feels like a chore. Because trust me, I've been through both. I like the flights where I can go somewhere, have fun for the day, and come back, and yeah. Because that's what makes you think like a real pilot. Because when you're at the airlines, you're going somewhere primarily to have a layover as well. So you're gonna go on a trip, maybe stay there for a few hours, maybe for a day, and then you're gonna fly back. So kind of gets you into that habit. And also, who doesn't like having fun while flying? Like, hell, I would go take a plane and go fly down to the beach. That'd be a blast. Find some ideas. Pick somewhere new every weekend. So like, I try not to go to the same place multiple times, except Arcadia. I like going to Arcadia because they have like, it is basically the rest area of aviation in Florida. Try flying somewhere new every week. Pick a cool airport with like a diner or a restaurant. My favorite in Florida are Venice. They have this breakfast cafe. Albert Whitted has the Hangar as well. I haven't been to Tampa North, but they have the Happy Hangar over there where they have breakfast and lunch. So that might be something I should check out one day. Turn it into a content opportunity too. Like for me, for example, I make a video just about every time I do a time building flight to share with the world. So give it a challenge as well. Speaking of challenges, challenge yourself with some. Try a short field landing, soft field, cross-country navigation practice. And if the goal is just hours, it'll get old fast. Trust me, it'll get old really fast. But if it's hours plus an experience, it stays exciting. Make studying actually fun. So make some flashcards, make some quiz games. Studying doesn't always have to be terrible. You just need to find methods that suit you the best. For me, for example, I like listening to things, so that's why I made the private pilot help video for my check ride. It also made the instrument one too, but I might remake it, in my opinion, because I feel like it could use some work. But join like group study sessions or Discord servers. Actually, if you guys need a great Discord server, I got one right in the description below. And break it into small daily chunks with some rewards with it. Like if you study 300 questions of Shepherd Air, then you go treat yourself to some ice cream. I don't know. That's what I do usually. Well, what I do is if I make 25 videos within 2.5 hours, then I get to go take a nap. Also, set some milestones for yourself. So, saying I want to get my license is cool, but it's way far off. You need to set some micro goals. So like, nail your first solo, hit a smooth landing streak. I'm actually on a pretty good streak on smooth landings on the simulator right now. And learn to brief and approach like a pro, especially for you instrument pilots. So just, when you guys get bored, just pull up a random approach plate and brief it to yourself in your brain. Try to pass your written with a 90% or higher. I have a great video on the private written, and I will most likely have a great video on the instrument written. So, celebrate the little wins. Every hour flown is closer to the cockpit that you want. So, maybe one day you want to fly DA50RG, so you need to have that complex time, or you want to fly into airlines, you need to have 1,500 hours total. So, celebrate the little wins. And also surround yourself with aviation as well. So, keep it in your environment. The more you immerse yourself, the less likely you're going to burn out. So like for me, I have just this passion for aviation. So like, watch aviation YouTubers like your favorite, Captain Ethan. Listen to podcasts on your commute, or join online communities like my Discord server, and hang out at the airport. I know a lot of people that hang out at the airport, and it is something that I should do more often. Because I'm fine with just sitting on a bench and just watching planes go by while I talk. I should probably start making YouTube videos at the airport. But also nobody knows about my YouTube channel there, so maybe we should keep it like that. And being around other pilots, it kind of reminds you why you started in the first place. Like, my entire friend group is all pilots. It's going pretty strong. Motivation fades when you start to forget why you started as well. So ask yourself, what's your why? Is it a career change? Is it just the love of the sky? A promise to your younger self? Or is it your dream airline? Bush flying? Or just backcountry adventures? Write it all down. Literally, write down your why and stick it on your dashboard or simulator panel. I know, flight training is not easy, but it is 100% worth it, and you just need the tools to stay hungry when the journey drags. There's some metric where it's like how many pilots there really are. Only 1% of people in the United States are pilots, and over half is just a private. Then it's like, I don't know, some random number. I don't know the number for sure. If you guys know it, let me know in the comments below. But turn your hours into memories. So like my Opalaka flight, that's always going to be a big memory for me. And same thing for the Melbourne flight. Everything else, not really. But make it fun, make it enjoyable. Every pilot who made it has felt like quitting at some point. The difference between them and other pilots is they didn't quit. So that means you shouldn't quit either. So what's your best tip for staying motivated, or what's the lowest point that you've pushed through? Drop it in the comments below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys go hit that like button and hit that subscribe button down below if you guys are new. And make sure you guys hit that bell notification, because only about 110 people have hit the bell. So let's try to get that number up. Happy flying, and we'll see you guys up in the skies.